This is Remix Report with your hosts, DJ JD and DJ J Spring. For the date of
February 19th, 2010.
We came to party, a jump smokers party with Space Cowboy hosting it all night. We club rockin' straight out of Chi-Town. We bring that JS sound to make you bounce all night.
Hey, welcome to Remix Report. Reporting live from Shrine. I Love Tuesdays, the Red Party with Steve1der. Out here rocking it tonight. Thank you, Steve, for getting on camera. Absolutely. For us to ask some questions. So I get one of the first questions I had was about your famous Conga Shake, of course, because that's like a classic remix. Can you tell us maybe how you kind of thought of that? How it all came to be, and then maybe kind of how it's helped you in your DJ career?
I got a funny story behind that remix. So like, I had the idea, and I told my boy Kevin Scott, who is like kind of my mentor, like the first club I did in Hollywood. I met AM. I went to an event. I met AM, and then Kevin was DJing. It was like a private party. And I went to the DJ and I gave him my mixtapes. I was like, hey, my name's Steve, nice to meet you. And he was like, I had met AM previously and gave him my mixtapes. And it was the guy DJing was Kevin Scott. And I gave him my CDs and he looks at me and goes, oh, you're AM's homeboy. And I was like, AM's homeboy? Like, I only met him once. I barely know this guy, you know? And basically, AM had told Kevin about me, like, yo, this guy, check out his mix, you know, like, he's doing dope shit, you know, like. And so Kevin knew who I was already. Side note, so I hit Kevin up and I was like, I'm thinking of making this remix and putting Gloria Estefan over the Kulo beat. Sounds pretty dope, you know. I tried it out live, you know, like I want to record it. He goes, oh man, that track is so played out. There's already 8 different remixes. There's a Whitney Houston remix, you know, like it's been done so many times. I'm doing it anyway, you know, because I thought it worked. I like how it works, so I did it. I was on a Crooklyn Plan at the time, sent it to him, put it up, started selling, you know, it got popular, people playing it, I got good feedback, started going out to clubs, DJ's like, you made that? I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? So it helped me in my career tremendously. I can't say how much it helped. I've met so many DJs who play it and tell me they play it and appreciate it, and it's really a blessing, you know. I always wanted to make a track on par with Be Faithful. You know, Be Faithful to me is the pinnacle of a remix or a club party remix. And I was like, if I could do Be Faithful. So I made Conga Shake, and even when I made it, I didn't think it was up to Be Faithful standards, but it got so popular that I accept the fact that it is my Be Faithful in a sense. So, you know, I'm real happy with it, and that's kind of the little story and just the inspiration behind it.
Unfortunately, I wasn't here tonight, so did you play it tonight? I
did play it, and I actually played it. After I played it into my boy Risk One made a Kulo 2009 remix, kind of like more tribal house, so I dropped that after. You know, trying to find new ways to mix in, but I gotta play it every night. I can't not play it, you know. And if hopefully DJs are still playing it, and thank you for that, and you know it means a lot to me.
We're both still playing it.
Word,
yeah, I play it almost. I think most DJs probably play it almost every night. Like, that's a perennial. Like you have to play it. It just works.
Yeah.
No matter what crowd, the old people, the young people, it works for everyone.
I think it's just the vocal samples. Like the Shake What Your Mama Gave You. For some reason, when those come in, it registers with people and they just go a little bit crazy. You know, it's all about the timing.
Yeah, I think I got a little bit of that on video too, so I might show a little clip.
A lot of the DJs who are just coming up, who might not have that in their crates just yet, where can they find that?
I have a site. It's Steve1der.com/remix. which I'm actually in the process of revamping. I got some new, I've been working on transitions, got some of my older remixes up. So once again, Steve1der.com/remix, and yeah, that's where they can find it if they want to buy it and download it.
Cool. So a little last thing on that, wasn't that out before it was actually on Clan? So it was like people knew about it and it was getting played before it was on there. Like you like kind of had to put it on there.
Yeah, I remember I was going on the Serato message boards, and I started. I put the track. I gave it to some friends, some close friends. You know, probably like 10 or 12, but that's too many because it's gonna get out. They're gonna give it to someone else. So I went on Serato boards and I typed in the name of the track just to see if it was out there, and some random like wedding DJ in like Anaheim had it on one of his mixes, and I even emailed the guy and I was like, yo, how'd you get that? You know, I was trying to keep it tight. Everything I send out to all my friends, I'm like, keep it on the low. You know, I want to put it out, like blast it out. And this guy had it. He never hit me back, but he had it. And then yeah, I was just like, yo, I gotta get this out. I gotta release it, sell it to the masses, make a little cheddar off it. You know, so yeah, it was definitely bubbling before it really got out there.
I want to talk about another one of your mixes that you had early on Clan, and that's the Ludacris over the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Under the Money. That was kind of, that got you a little play on Clan early, and that's like one of those older mashes when you think of putting the hip-hop over a rock beat. Yeah. But now, like, if you had done something like that today, you might not have gotten as much notice from a track like that.
Definitely.
Do you think it's because there's just so many remixers out now, and a lot of people have done the hip-hop over the rock?
I think that's definitely a factor. I think that the whole club scene in general has gone more up-tempo, more electro, up-tempo remixes. You know, they'll take a song that's 90 BPMs and make it 128, 130 instantly, and just give it more energy. Like, no matter what, that's going to give it more energy. So, more of that. And yeah, I think when I joined Cooking Clan and when the whole mashup scene started, it was more about how obscure, like, I can take this and I can take that and make it work. You know, and as more DJs and remixers got access to different tracks, they can do whatever they want with it, you know, and you were more limited back in the day. So definitely, I think it would have been under the radar if I put it out now. So it's all about adapting to the sound of the club during the time that you're in and what will work, you know. Even if I played that tonight, I would have played it at the end of the night because, you know, it's a cool track, but it doesn't have enough energy to rock it at a prime time, you know.
DJ Steve1der.
Remixreport.com